Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday and welcome to April Home Fragrance Empties. Once again, another month has flown by and summer is like basically here, at least where I live. Some of you may still be getting snow from time to time apparently, but in Oregon, like we've had some 90-degree days, which is insane because we had them towards the beginning of April. Just nuts, like way too hot, way too early for me anyway. So I know there are some people that love it. But today I'm going to share my home fragrance empties with you for the month of April. So this is everything that I burned and melted. And I have a decent little stash here. So I'm going to run through everything and let you know what I would repurchase and what I would not. Let's start with something that I would happily repurchase in the future if they released it again, maybe next spring. This is Blueberries and Cream from Bath & Body Works. This is still available right now. This one burned beautifully, perfectly. My first one, I did have to end up putting on the warmer when it got near the end because the wicks became rather small, but then this one was absolute perfection. Just didn't even have to trim the wicks. It was just perfect. So this is amazing. I did do an in-depth review on this. This is basically a candy blueberry scent with like a creamy vanilla note in it. It's really quite nice and it is still available. I'll link it down below for you. I don't know if the candles are on sale right now, but you can check out the description there and see what other people said about it. Some people didn't care for it. I do know that just based on some reviews that I watched. This is a fresh picked harvest peaches. So this is obviously old. This is from 2014. And this basically is the same thing as Market Peach with the exception of just the tiniest hint of like fall spices in there. And I'm talking like it's negligible. Like it's basically Market Peach. So it looks like I'm not done, but I am. So what I did with this is I burned it a couple times, but it was honestly so strong that it was a little bit headache inducing for me. Market Peach used to be the same way where it was like literally a 10 out of 10 in terms of strength and throw, and it was just too much. So what I decided to see or test here is whether this would maybe be a little bit softer and more manageable if I melted it in my warmer, and it was. It was absolutely perfect. I had this in the background of my entryway, so like whenever people walked in, like the first thing they smelled was basically this beautiful peach scent, but it wasn't cloying, it wasn't smack you in your face. It was much more subdued. So I melted this for a week straight, and there is just the tiniest hint of fragrance left in here, but I couldn't really smell it anymore, so it's done. I will put a link to my candle crock video down below so that you can see what I'm talking about. I melted this in my candle crock, and if you're curious about why I use the crock and how and all of that stuff, definitely go check out that video down below. Because I really do like my candle crock, especially for reasons such as that one right there. This, okay, so I am in a Facebook group and we are, it's all about like home fragrance stuff, but so we are doing different challenges within this group. It's like a subgroup of the main group where we're trying to finish certain candles over the course of a month. And the very first challenge that I participated in was for April, and they just said pick any candle that you've sort of been putting off burning, and I went ahead and picked the Yankee Candle Pink Peony. I think I did do a review of this, and the reason I was putting it off was because I really liked it, and it was actually a good performer from Yankee, and I didn't want to like use it up or waste it, which is stupid, and so I chose this one. I kept it in my downstairs guest bath, and you guys, it was absolute perfection the whole way down. No soot. Just trim the wick before each burn. It burned beautifully. I had it in a like a hurricane type container, and I kept the Illuma lid on top, and it was perfect, you guys. This was strong. I would put the throw maybe at like a consistent 7 the whole way down, I think. And the strength of it was right around there as well. And that's really quite good for a Yankee for me. I'm tempted to buy another one because it was so good. It's just a beautiful summertime rosy type scent. I don't think it particularly smelled like peonies, but it did smell like a beautiful garden rose type scent. And I'm just a little bit hesitant because there seems to be consistency problems still with Yankee. So I don't know if the next one that I would get would have the same, like, you know, perfect burn. But I don't know. I did really enjoy this one though, and I'm glad I finished it. I have 2 of these guys. Some of you are going to be like, how dare you burn them? These were 2 hobnail jars, and they were in the scent Pink Petal Tea Cake. And burned them, obviously, completely down. And they were so nice, you guys. I love this fragrance. I do believe that I have one more 3-wick left, and that's it at this point. So I'm super sad, but I am excited to be able to reuse these hobnail jars now. I think I'm actually going to put these in Stella's bathroom. I think they'll look really pretty in there, and I'll just get maybe those individual Bath & Body Works like mini candles to plop in the bottom of here. Or maybe even like a votive or something, but I just think they'll look really cute in her little girly bathroom. So I would absolutely repurchase Pink Petal Tea Cake if it was ever re-released by Bath & Body Works, but those guys are morons when it comes to actually like re-releasing things that are like amazing. So okay, I had to replace 2 bulbs this month in my warmers, which I keep going like basically 24 hours a day. This is the Ebates brand, and I get this at Fred Meyer, and there were 2 in here, obviously, and they are 25 watt bulbs. Yeah, 25 watt. Yes, energy use 25 watts. So, and you get 1,500 hours out of these. So I replace my bulbs, I would say maybe more often than some people, because when I do leave my warmers on, like I said, I leave them on for 24 hours a day. But these are affordable, you know. They're great. Oh, and this is what the bulbs look like. Sorry, I saved one of them to show you. So yeah, they fit perfectly within Sensi as well as Sensationals and also the Ebates brand. So if you have Sensi warmers that take a 25 watt bulb, you can use those. Okay, this is terrible, but I'm just going to be cleaning these out and reusing these jars here. This is a candle from Victoria's Secret that I bought years and years and years ago. I honestly can't even remember what year it was, but it was a long time ago. This was their honeysuckle and white patchouli. It smells amazing, but it's a very strong floral, and I can never actually light this. I have these in our bedroom. Craig hates the scent, and so at this point, because they are also covered in dust from construction in our house for the last year, basically, you know, there's a lot of dust on these. They're not quite as strong anymore. Craig doesn't even like it when I light them. I think I'm just going to go ahead and clean out the containers and reuse them for something, because they are really pretty frosted glass. And yeah, they're just, I know that probably seems wasteful, but I can't keep having them in my room and staring at them, because honestly, the amount of dust on there is so thick that it's ridiculous. I finished a root candle in vanilla and bourbon. I did do a review on this, and they actually featured my review on their Facebook page, which I thought was so cool. Somebody actually sent me a message about it, and I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, the root vanilla and bourbon, I really like this candle a lot. These are limited edition. They're a little bit more expensive, but I am lucky that I can get mine wholesale at the flower market where I purchase my flowers for my weddings. So I get to try a lot of root candles that way at a really reasonable price. I will say their shipping is quite expensive. I don't know that I would necessarily ever order from their website, because one, I don't have to, and two, the shipping really is kind of expensive. But this was a wonderful candle. If you can find it at a gift shop or anything like that that sells root, it's really quite lovely. It is beeswax, and they burn really cleanly and beautifully. I did melt the last little bit in my candle warmer. It didn't soot or anything. I just wanted to keep the fragrance going 24 hours a day, so I put it in my candle crock, and it was great. I had it in there probably for about 4 days, so I got a good amount of life out of this and was able to actually burn more than half of it, and it was really, really lovely. So I would probably repurchase that one if I can find it again at the market, but like I said, they were limited edition. Okay, these two are my very first Swan Creek candles. So as you can see, there's still wax left. I did end up putting these on my warmers, one in the crock and one on the hot plate warmer. This one on the hot plate warmer. And you can see that I don't have any issues with the labels getting burned or anything. I know some people have told me they are concerned about that. It actually makes the label really easy to get off after you're done, so that's good. Helps, one less thing to clean. I am going to clean these up and reuse them because they are basically just essentially mason jars. And a lot of times during the summers, I will do different arrangements for clients, like within mason jars, because it's a popular, inexpensive option if you're going for a more rustic, chic type of wedding look. So sometimes I'll clean these off and just use them, and these are kind of interesting because they're obviously ribbed. So the fragrances were birthday cake right here and then wedding cake. Both are available on the Swan Creek website, and I would absolutely recommend them. The wedding cake is in the clearance section, so if you want to try that, definitely check that out. I will list my 2 reviews. I did do in-depth reviews. I will list those down below, so if you missed them, you can reference them there. But both delicious. The fragrance is pretty much gone. It just smells like wax at this point, and this is 100% soy wax, but decent, clean burn. I mean, soy always leaves a residue, so to me, this is pretty clean though. This one had a little bit more residue than the other one, but they were great performing candles, and I will absolutely purchase more from Swan Creek. I think that I have found my new soy candle company. So that's good. Okay, and the rest of what I have here is melts. Okay, Pink Velvet from Sensationals. Yes, love it. Smells like a cotton candy berry sugary sweet scent. It's the best way that I can describe this just really quickly. And I think, okay, these are 2 different ones. Okay, Goose Creek Old Time Lemonade. It was nice for a lemon scent, but it was definitely on the verge of pledge. So no, I won't repurchase this one. Very refreshing. If you like that like Meyer lemon type scent, that borderlines on a cleaning product note, this would be a great one for you to try from Goose Creek. This is French Autumn. I love French Autumn. This is a beautiful, more romantic, like spicy, fruity, seductive type of scent. Beautiful purple wax. I really like this one. And I do like the Goose Creek melts a lot. They are gooey though, so just be forewarned that you're really going to have to wash your hands after getting these out of here. Gooey is just the only way that I can describe them. And another Goose Creek in peanut butter sugar. Love, love, love this one. It smells like peanut butter sugar. God, it smells good. It almost has a slight perfumey note to it, but it smells good enough to eat. Like ice cream. Peanut butter sugar ice cream. That's what it smells like. God, it's good. Oh, man. And then 2 Sensi bars. A Simply Apricot, which is now no longer available, but I really did like this one a lot. Very refreshing, very just fruity apricot scent. I hope they bring it back as they bring back my bar at some point. And then Pink Tulips. I love this and ordered a bunch of backups of it. This is a beautiful like spring summer floral that I like to mix with bakery tarts to get that like pink petal tea cake effect where you have the beautiful like rosy floral scent mixed with a bakery like cakey type of note. This is really nice, you guys. I'm going to put the link to my Sensi lady down below if you don't have one that you work with. It's my friend Lisa. She's just wonderful, so that's why I always recommend her. But yeah, these are just, oh God, this pink tulips. Snag this up while you can. And if you decide that you like it, I would order a bunch because I don't know that this is something that they would necessarily like continue to bring back, if that makes sense. And is that everything? Yes, that's it. All right, folks, thanks for joining me for the home fragrance empties. Let me know if you have questions down below. I will put links for videos that I've done for in-depth reviews down below as well. And I will see you tomorrow with my beauty empties, which I'm actually going to record next. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.